Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Sober Boys podcast. Me and Michael are going to continue on this journey of drugs because, that's what the podcast is about. We don't have anything particular we're going to say, but we're going to wing it and just go as we know. So,
Yeah, like I saw something the other day. This guy he's got like a million followers, a million something likes on a post. I talk about the same thing. How can he get that many? We don't know like nothing.
does he have any followers or anything?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm just saying.
Right.
He's not that big yet,
I was seeing something on Facebook of one of our hometown people. I can't remember which person it is, but they were saying that they knew this guy who just got like arrested for like gun possession, a lot of drugs. It's just like quite a other few things. I just glanced at it, but one dude's put "not my boy." I have to go back and see who actually said it because it was on my news feed. I didn't know the guy who did it, but the guy who posted it saying "my boy," I think it was Josh Johnson. I could be wrong though.
they're on fighting crimes.
Yeah, it's on fighting. Yeah, it's on fighting crime. He
Oh,
just
okay.
reshared it to his personal page. It was like, "not my boy."
Hmm.
I still can't believe Rodney went and bailed out and then still put up there that he's got the money to bail himself out every time. I was dying when he said that.
Hmm.
So I took Aaron, my girlfriend, to our hometown. We stayed in the Hampton right there by Nash General.
Mm-hmm.
And she got to see what uptown Rocky Mount looks like. She didn't get to see the downtown part.
Oh, okay.
She's seen everything from like Lowe's to the Rocky Mount Walmart to Nash General, like that area, like the Doubletree and all that, where Texas Steakhouse is, to the old neighborhood. We didn't go to where Northern is. I didn't know they're building a new neighborhood right there past Fun Farm. Like if you go
Yeah.
past Fun Farm going to Northern, they're building it there. We went through that neighborhood. We
This
went through all of it.
it's just being built now. I can't think what neighborhood you're at.
Yeah, it's getting built now. There's only like 4 or 5 houses on it, but the road goes all the way back, and then it like looks like they're trying to turn into another neighborhood because once you go past the houses, the road comes up to another like stop sign, and it has one of those green signs, and then you can go left or right. But if you go right, it'll take you to a cul-de-sac. And
This
so,
Josh Johnson, was it a black guy or a white
black guy,
guy? Okay. How long ago did you post this?
3 days ago.
I see one 5 days ago, but I don't see nobody else. It's got, I guess the Facebook one might be different than the Instagram one.
Yeah, it was on Facebook is where I saw it. It could have been somewhere from 3 days ago to 5 days ago. It was a black guy, and it was like a lot of drugs, guns, everything. So, about to see real quick. We can see what it is. Come here, Frank. Can't wait till Frank goes the fuck home. So, I think it might have been him. We're about to see. I had a feeling it was him, but I could be wrong. That's hard because he posts so damn much. It's like, bro. When I realized somebody posts a lot on Facebook, I'm like, bro, there. But since I'm looking for that, what do you want to talk about as I'm looking for this?
Um, drugs, like, how many people are dying every day?
I wonder how many people have actually died lately from drugs.
Somebody probably died since you've been talking.
It seems like somebody, July 30th, literally yesterday, an Edgecombe County Sheriff's office. Narcotic detectives, along with D Squad patrol deputies, attempt to make contact with several juveniles and adults handling firearms in an unsafe manner at a home on Carroll Lane, Princeville, North Carolina. The residence has been response to the past with firearms related calls for service. Prior to the deputies trying to make contact with these individuals, they were under surveillance while outside of the home. Multiple juveniles were seen branching firearms and making videos with them. They were also seen entering and exiting the home with firearms. As deputies pulled up, the majority of the subjects were standing around, fled on foot. Multiple parties threw items into the woods and began to flee through the woods as well. With the assistance of our canine partners, deputies were able to locate approximately 1 dozen of marijuana that was thrown by one of the fleeing juveniles, along with an AR-style pistol in the woods. Due to the nature of these crimes, along with the juveniles using this home as a gang stronghold, a search warrant was conducted at the home. During the search warrant, deputies located the following items and around the home: a Glock 23 40 cal with a switch attachment, which was reportedly stolen. A ghost gun with no serial number. I don't know what a ghost gun is. Approximate 1 ounce of marijuana, 1 ounce of cocaine, and boxes of live ammunition. The residents of the home were charged accordingly. Says the person's name, 23. They got charged with 1 count of possession of firearm by felon, 1 count of possession of stolen firearm, 1 count of possession of marijuana gun. No, a machine gun. 1 count of PWIMSD marijuana. 1 count of contributing to juveniles or delinquency. $300,000 secured bond. The girl, she got 1 count of possession of a stolen firearm, 1 possession of machine gun, 1 count of the same charge as the marijuana, the PWIMSD, 1 count of contributing to delinquents and juveniles. So the same charges he got, but got a $65,000 bond. And then the juvenile, which they won't say, 16 years old, got 1 count of possession of firearm by minor. Like, how are these people getting their hands on so much shit? This dorky old guy, Dennis Earl Gentry. Like, how white can your name get? Dennis Earl Gentry. Your name cannot get any whiter than that. This man was arrested for voluntary manslaughter and he has no bond. That's wild. That's fucked. It's crazy. Shit is fucking nuts. It's just, why? Why have all that shit? Like, these people were constantly doing crazy shit. Like, marijuana's not bad, but you have cocaine, possession of cocaine. What does that tell you? Fuckers are crazy. So, yeah. Anything that you want to add on to that crazy shenanigans?
No, not really.
I don't really see anything up here about that guy. Oh well, fuck it. It is what it is. It's just like constantly people are getting arrested for silly shit. Actually, it's not silly shit, but dumbass shit, knowing that they're gonna get caught eventually.
Everybody's gonna get caught.
It always happens. Everybody gets caught eventually. It's just not even worth it at this point. So, I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
I was reading.
You're just reading something?
Yeah.
Alexa, how many drug overdoses have there been as of right now? Oh, that was a dumb question to ask. Alexa, how many overdoses have happened in July of 2023?
Probably 600-700 probably. Or
Alexa,
more.
Alexa, How many overdoses have been in July of 2023?
From MedPageToday.com. Cases started piling up Friday morning, July 7th, and topped out at 102 by Monday morning, July 10th.
So from July 7th to July 10th, it's been 102.
How
But what
many?
about now? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How about now? I'm trying to hold Frank back because he's pissing me off. Stop.
Do you know where Arlington, Virginia is?
I know where that's at.
It's a DEA thing there. With all these people at OD, man. This guy here threw that guy, man. It's so sad. I'm not proud of watching him. It's like, that could be me, you know.
That could be any of us.
Not you. You ain't did heroin or fentanyl, I don't think.
Not yet. I'm gonna come
But
back.
this girl went wrong. That just took a drug test for nursing school. They take drug tests for some reason. Her drug test came up clean. But another thing, since she failed, she said, I've never even did drugs, so how's that shit in my system?
Either somebody drugged you while you weren't awake or somebody mixed it into your shit.
Yeah, she works at a strip club. I don't know if she did drugs, but she looks too good to be on drugs. But
Oh,
like the people that are sharing the photo when they OD'd, is that what they look like when they died, or they just give the good picture?
that's what I always wondered.
Unless they died like the first time. But some people use makeup and make themselves look good still, you know.
It's so weird how some people can do drugs and you could tell they look like shit. But then when you look at some other people who've done drugs for a while, they still look regular. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I got a question. Like, when somebody blocks you on Facebook, how can you tell what to say Facebook user or
Do what?
like if somebody blocks you on Facebook? How can you tell?
If you type in their name and their name doesn't pop up.
But sometimes it is. But if it says the delete has been deleted, that means it ain't right.
It says delivery cannot be received or something.
Yeah.
They blocked you, yes.
But their picture's still up there, right?
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to see anything.
But when it says Facebook user, that means they deleted the account, right?
Yeah, if it just says Facebook user, they deleted the account. But if you're in a conversation with them on Messenger and it says you can't contact this person anymore, it's because they blocked you.
Okay, I was just wondering about this. They deleted the account. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know, somebody trying to cover their tracks, somebody whoever you talking to.
No, then I found their old account. They just went back to their old account. I was just wondering.
Now they're slinging drugs out their old account. I should have known.
I was looking up some weird laws. There's felonies you break every day without even
Can you get arrested for it?
knowing. Okay, like this one. I don't think a cop would arrest you for this. Say I catch you smoking marijuana or drugs. I throw it down the toilet. That's me breaking the law.
Because you're trying to, what is it called? Dispose of drugs or something?
How's
Tamper
that
with
mean?
evidence?
I mean, what cop would arrest you? Like you're trying to keep your kid from off drugs. So why is that against the law?
That is weird.
I don't
That
think
is weird.
I don't think a cop would arrest you for it. I'm just saying. Like if I go on your Facebook and hack into it, that's against the law and stuff. You know, open
Oh, yeah.
somebody. It was some weird law. It said you can't open an old package and stuff like that.
Stop, Frank. Bite me again, I'm gonna knock your fucking teeth out. Stop messing with me. You know, in Texas, it's illegal to buy or sell chemistry equipment without the state's permission because they think that they're gonna put drugs in it like meth.
Oh, it's like eggging somebody's house. That's a felony.
Really?
Messing with your friend's Facebook page. Like this, you work at a waitress jobs. If you fail to report your tips, that's a felony. Nobody does that, Harley.
I don't think I've ever did that.
Yeah.
It says in Louisiana it's illegal for minors to buy magazines that talk about drugs.
Oh.
I just looked up dumbass laws about drugs.
It says giving your friend a blue pill. That means Viagra.
Or Blue Chew.
It says using the internet about something.
That's weird. New York, following a police officer's instruction can lead to criminal charges. What? The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Yeah. Let me go to the one numbers. It says World Revival Outreach Center brings awareness to drug addiction to take our community back. Yeah, good luck. Jury convicts St. Augustine addiction medical doctor on 14 counts of drug trafficking.
In Florida, even a handful of pills can land you in jail. The minimum mandatory sentence for 4 grams of opiate painkillers, include Vicodin, is 3 years.
Man, if you got a lawyer, even like possession of heroin, you get 2 or 3 years. I ain't never been to jail yet. That's probably try to go in there without a lawyer. That might be.
So stupid in New York. You did what I asked, so I'm arresting you. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, you told me to, do what you told me to do something, and then you fucking arrested me. That's dumb.
Oh, new drug treatment program is for inmates. Now, drug addiction got so bad, they're letting people keep taking their methadone while they're in jail, or at least wing off of it.
Do you know in the United States, no person is actually allowed to own a PVC pipe?
What?
Yep. Of course, that law is rarely, if ever, enforced. Of course, that law's never enforced. I can just go get a PVC pipe right now. I have one. Actually, I have quite a few of them right now in my fucking yard. We're using them for animal feed, so please don't come and get me.
One second.
Yeah. It says, sorry, no PVC pipes allowed. In the United States, no person is actually allowed to own a PVC pipe. Of course, that law is rarely or ever enforced. A PVC pipe is loosely defined as an item that could be drug paraphernalia, meaning anything could be used for planting, compounding, converting, packaging, testing, or doing other things with drugs.
Yeah, like, I know people used to smoke crack out of a tire tool.
A tire, what?
Like, you put air in your tire with?
Yeah.
You can do it. I don't know how, but I know people have done it. Jamie Lee Curtis says she would be dead if fentanyl was around years ago.
Jamie Lee Curtis is famous.
Delaware Addiction Service gets abused with $10 million in settlement grants.
Shit. In New Hampshire, it's illegal to inhale bus fumes with the intent of inducing euphoria.
Who's going to do that?
Me. In Washington, D.C., it's illegal to operate a surfboard while on a hallucinogen.
How are they going to know?
How you know I'm fucking high on shrooms riding a surfboard? Who the fuck is riding a surfboard in Washington, D.C.? That's my question. Is there any beaches in D.C. that I don't know about? Hey, man, I'm gonna go ride in this grass in the middle of this fucking museum. Me and Matt, when we went to D.C., I didn't see a single fucking beach, even when I came back.
It says opiate deaths have risen among teenagers.
Yo, Pennsylvania is on some bullshit.
I heard it. If somebody dies in jail addiction, from withdrawals, you can sue the jail.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. You know, in Pennsylvania, no man may purchase alcohol without written permission from his wife.
Where?
Pennsylvania.
That cannot be true.
I don't know, man. This is on Business Insider. They're actually a legit source. Oh, this one's for us. North Carolina. People in possession of illegal substance may pay taxes on them. All right, Michael, better start paying taxes on your heroin. Better start paying taxes on your alcohol. What kind of devil may care, but sculptures of who is happy per. Yet North Carolina really does have an exercise tax system, though which people in the possession of drugs are expected to purchase drug stamps, which are $3.50 per gram for a marijuana stamp, for example, or $50 per gram for a cocaine one, as an added inducement. It's illegal for North Carolina tax revenues to rat you out to law enforcement if you pay these taxes. But strangely enough, very few people apply for these stamps, and most who do are believed to be stamp collectors, a group not renowned for wild drug consumptions. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You live in North Carolina, just get these stamps and you get a pass.
I won't go to jail.
No. You heard it right there, folks. Let me reread that part for you.
How much is it gonna
The
cost?
North Carolina tax revenue. It's illegal for the North Carolina tax revenue to rat you out to law enforcement if you pay these taxes.
But if I still get in trouble with it, I go to jail either way.
Probably not if you be like, yo, I got a stamp on that drug, and they look at the stamp and they know the law, they're gonna be like, all right, well, you get a pass then, bro. Here's your
Like,
drugs back.
Say if I buy $500 worth of drugs, right?
Right.
What would I have to pay them?
Not sure. I agree with Illinois on this one. It is illegal to give lighted cigars to dogs, cats, or any other domestic animals. I agree with that.
Yeah.
You shouldn't fucking give animals cigars in the first. What about weed? What if I'm like, hey, so I can't give my animals cigars, but I can give them cigarettes. I can give them like smoking heroin, meth. What else can you smoke? Weed, salvia. So I can let my dog smoke whatever as long as it's not cigars. That's stupid.
Be like, it don't say that here, officer.
You know, in Texas, it's illegal to sip your beer more than 3 consecutive times while standing. What the fuck? Who comes up with these dumb fucking laws? It's called vertical drinking. It has been associated with increase of risk of both excessive consumption and violent and targeted by policy initially elsewhere, but isn't this 3 okay, 4 illegal rule a little hard to enforce, as well as being an open invitation to participate in some kind of crazy high stakes stand up, sit down Texas drinking game?
Oh, it says we're ranked 34 for drug addiction.
Wow, we're actually pretty fucking high. Where's Virginia at on that list?
I have to go back and look.
It's illegal to sell laughing gas with the intent to induce laughter in Indiana.
Oh, y'all are 41.
How the fuck are we lower than North Carolina?
But, I don't know. It says New Mexico. I don't so.
Y'all fucking tripping if you think Virginia's that low. Every fucking person on this goddamn corner I see on my fucking road is high on meth.
See, this one says West Virginia's number 1.
I could see West Virginia being that way. I mean, have you seen them motherfuckers? They're a whole different breed. Anybody from West Virginia listening to this, I'm so sorry. But you motherfuckers know y'all a different breed. In Oklahoma,
This
go ahead.
Wilmington is like the number 1 OD rate in the country.
That's not good. Fucking Matt loves Wilmington. He's like, yo, I want to move there. I mean, I've been there. It's beautiful, but it's like, I didn't know it was that big of an issue.
Here's the problem. You're not gonna believe this. The places that are most good for people in recovery are actually usually the worst places for drugs.
I didn't know there was a recovery place there in Wilmington.
Yeah,
I knew it
Just
was like
like-
a college town, but I didn't know it was that bad.
yeah.
I thought ECU, like Greenville, would be worse than Wilmington.
Yeah.
You would think ECU being the party school it is, that it'd be worse than Wilmington. Like, you've been to ECU, you've been in those bars and clubs.
The Wilmington's got a bigger party school. It's bigger than CU.
It's true. It's got a bigger scene, yeah. Oklahoma beer at more than 3.2% above must be sold at room temperature.
What does it?
The beer. If your beer is more than 3.2% ABV, it must be sold at room temperature. Okay, I don't get that one. It makes no sense. Indiana, it's illegal to force a monkey to smoke a cigar. Oh, a cigarette. So what if the monkey just comes and just reaches in my pocket, like I have one of those pockets in my shirt, reaches down, grabs my pack of cigarettes, pulls a cigarette out, lights, and smokes it himself on his free will?
See, and this one's got Virginia number 26.
Where's North Carolina on that one?
I'm still looking.
In Colorado, riding a
20.
horse under the influence is
It's 21.
perishable with a DUI.
You're not gonna believe this. I bet you more than 50% of people use drugs in the United States. Or close to it.
Do you want me to be honest?
What? Yeah.
I'm gonna sound real fucked up. I feel like 90% of people in the United States are on drugs.
It might not be reported or at least tried it probably.
Either, yeah. I 100% agree with that.
Because these stats, how they gonna really?
They go around testing everybody from different states.
They don't. You ain't testing me. I ain't never do. If they ask me right now, you think I'm gonna tell them? No. I ain't never did those drugs. And the whole time I got a crack pipe in my house.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
never
crazy.
did that. It's like by the test and I got a crack pipe in my house. Yeah, I never did drugs. So, sir, what are you smoking? Oh, it's just a cigarette.
Good old cigarette.
Oh, like I was talking about today, meth bugs, or that's what they call it. You start picking at yourself because you start feeling this. That's all it is. You start hallucinating. You might see a dead person you ain't seen in years.
That's not good. I don't know if I want to see a dead person.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. I think I'll
Yeah.
pass on that shit.
What? Oh, ask what age group dies the most of overdoses?
Do I guess?
Yeah. Do you know?
Is there a certain number to a number, or is it just that one number?
This like
Like, I'm saying like 18 to 30.
or 18 to 30. Let's see what it says.
Oh, you want me to look that up?
Yeah.
What do you want me to look at? How you want me to say it?
I don't know how you would say it. What age group dies more from overdose?
Which age group dies the most from OD? '45 to 54 age group had the highest number of deaths out of everyone. 5.883 per 100,000 people for opiates other than heroin or methadone. Currently, 71% of preventable opioid deaths occur amongst the age of 25 to 54, and the number of deaths among individuals is 55 and older is growth rapiding. The highest rate of current illicit drug use amongst the youth ages 8 to 20, which is 22.7%, with the next highest rate occurring from the age of 21 to 25. Okay, let's just see this one. It says older adults, 65 and older, respiratory conditions, sleeping. They're not the highest. It just makes no sense. Alexa, which age group has the highest statistics for overdose?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Let me write that in there for my Google because she ain't gonna do it. What age group has the highest statistic for overdose? It says 45 to 54. What the fuck?
Mm.
How's
It's
it
just-
45 to 54? You'd think it'd be the younger generation, like us.
Yeah, you don't know if that's accurate either.
Right.
Because some people go to OD and live. Is that gonna be up there?
I feel like there's a lot more young people on drugs that I know than older people.
Old people probably don't tell you neither.
No, they're not. They gonna lie like a motherfucker.
A young person probably, yeah.
Yeah, man, I got fucked up last night, dog. Okay, what the fuck?
There's this in Oregon. There's this county. They don't give out tickets for drugs, only for fentanyl, and it's only a ticket. It's not. You don't go to jail or anything.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Not bad.
It's got so bad. Maybe they would legalize it. People might not like it. I'm not saying that would work, but
Do you
like,
think
sometimes
do you think it'd be smart if they just legalized all drugs? Or do you think that's a bad idea?
I could see it both ways.
Explain.
Because I think a lot of times oh, I'm breaking the law. I'm getting away with something right now. And it comes legal. It might, oh, this is boring.
So that could be where it helps people like, oh, now I can go get drugs wherever, like cigarettes. But then you're like, they don't stop people from doing it because look at cigarettes. They're legal and so is alcohol, and people are still buying alcohol and cigarettes.
Yeah, I know.
So
You don't-
it's a hand in hand. Like, yeah, some people might get off of it because it's not fun anymore. But when you're like addicted, it would just be more money for the government because it'd be
It-
like
if it would be straight up heroin, I would be all for it.
if it was no fentanyl.
Yes. But if say if it was fentanyl, you could do it right then. If they knew about an overdose, they give some Narcan. Then I'll be okay with the fentanyl.
Right.
But you gotta stay in that. Yeah. Only bad thing about I thought you had an OD right away until I saw it myself. That almost.
I thought I was gonna sneeze, but it didn't happen.
Like I was hearing things the other day. Matt Miller OD, right?
Correct.
It was an interview. He said he would never get off drugs.
God. That's horrible.
That's what he said.
And he died at my age. I thought he was like 30 when he died, but he died at the age of 26.
Yeah, he died in like 2018. So when was this interview took in 2015, 16, 17?
Right. You never know. If he was 26 at that time, he would have been 27, 28.
And they might be
29,
arresting
30.
somebody on the Tupac murder.
Oh, he would have been 31. Who?
Yeah.
Who's getting
Tupac.
arrested?
They searched somebody's house for evidence and they found stuff.
Hollywood just gave him the star. You know that star they put on the ground? They just gave him that. And they even had like a Tupac hologram looking down over it. The Walk of Hollywood Fame or whatever, the Walk of Fame or some shit.
Yeah.
Took him long enough. I wonder where Eminem's gonna get his if he's not already down there.
Yeah, I forgot who it was. It was like it started at T, I think, too.
Hmm.
This guy was so stupid. He kept murder stuff in his house for that long.
Right from 1996 to now, you're dumb.
But he's actually not the one that killed him. He might have been involved. They said the guy that actually killed him died himself.
Yeah. What? Oh wait. I heard about him dying, but I don't know if he was like.
I think it was Orlando Anderson.
I wonder why he wanted to kill him if he is the person that did it.
It was
That's my question.
and another guy talking about Tupac the other day said when he was in this concert, he had like took and a guy really knew him said he acted different. Like he was playing a character.
Tupac.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard like he wasn't really from the streets and he wasn't like any of this stuff that people were saying. But then when he got into Death Row with Suge Knight and all them, they pushed him to be this image that he wasn't. Because he seemed very intelligent and very down to earth on these interviews.
He said he would do anybody for anything. But he started going out with Suge Knight. He acted like different when he was around them. But if he wanted to hang out, he would act the normal guy.
Yeah, that's sad. It's sad that he had to go out that way, and so did Biggie.
Like Tupac, I think Biggie stole his priority game, or both might have been. I don't know.
Yeah, they're both going back and forth with each other.
So I'm thinking Biggie died because of Tupac's death.
Not sure. Because I don't think they know who the killer either one of them were for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know if they even know who killed Biggie Smalls. Alexa, who killed Biggie Smalls? She didn't hear me. Alexa, who killed Biggie Smalls?
From LATimes.com. Who killed Wallace, also known as Biggie Smalls, has remained a mystery.
Remains a mystery.
Just say, Alexa, next.
That sucks.
Yeah.
So nobody even knows who killed him. So you're saying, Alexa, who killed Tupac?
No, this is right here. Wardful Faust killed him.
Who?
Wardful Faust.
Morton Faust.
Or he was involved in it or something. Oh, he was the prime suspect, I think. I don't know if he was actually connected.
Tupac was actually shot before.
Yeah, I know.
Which I didn't know until I heard the Hit 'Em Up song. He was like, "Your punks who shot me? But your punks didn't finish."
Yeah.
So it was kind of like he was asking them to come back and get him because he's just like,
Biggie?
no, Tupac. Because in his diss track to Biggie Smalls, he says, "You shot me, but your punks didn't finish."
This guy I follow TikTok, he makes fun of rap. He's like me telling myself, I hit the body on the 5th Street. I hit and run to my girlfriend's house on 33rd Street.
Yeah, self-snitching.
Yeah. But I heard they can't use songs against you.
Yeah, Jay-Z and a few other rappers were trying to go to the court and be like, hey, you can't really use songs against them. I don't know if they ever like decided it because they were trying to use it against Young Thug.
Yeah, like YNW Medley. They didn't use it against him. He actually got a mistrial.
Oh, damn it. We got less than a minute.
9 said he was not guilty. 3 said he was. He about got away with it. I really think he did it.
Right, because how are you in a car with your friends, but you didn't get shot if a drive-by happened?
But here's the one thing. They never found a gun. And like somebody said, 15 minutes, somebody else could have gotten it too.
Could have.
I don't believe that, but that's possible.
Could be.
Yeah. I don't think